So back on the trail here, the train trestle is actually right down there, right around the corner. You can see I-90 down there. But besides that, oh yeah, the other thing is you have to register here. You gotta fill out one of these and drop it in. You don't have to do any preparation. You drop it in the little slot right down there. This part of the trail sucks. Man, it is sandy and slow. I mean, I'm riding with a 42 millimeter tire. And it's funny because it's really soft and rough at the same time. So it sort of beats you up while you slog your way through it. So coming up on a tunnel now, I'll notice it says JWT tunnel bypass route. So you can take that road right there. Wow, it's really gotten overgrown. It looks like nobody's driven on it for a while. Or you can go into Helm's Deep there and go through the tunnel, of which there's a danger of falling rocks. I'm gonna go at least go check that out. So here's the entrance to the tunnel. As you can see, there's a lot of brush. Not sure how easy this will be. So far so good, not bad at all. Oh, it looks like it's upside down, weird. Okay, as you can see, I've made it through that, and as I turn to go into the tunnel, there's another small mountain, but I think I can get through there. And then it's time to dig out my headlamp. Okay, I've definitely made it through the tunnel. It's less than a quarter mile, I would say. Not bad, and as you come out, you can see that there are trees, and it gets really brushy here, I think, for a little while. There's no sign that says thou shalt not enter the tunnel or tunnel closed. It just gives a warning that it's dangerous. And probably the biggest danger is getting into the tunnel through all that brush. And then you absolutely want a headlamp to get through there, or some sort of light, because it's really dark. And there are big rocks here and there in the trail, but you do get to ride. The road here, while it looks the same, is radically faster, and my gravel tires are just loving it. I'm going 22 miles an hour for a lot of this. The wind isn't too bad. I most definitely feel like I am riding into nowhere. There's some power lines, some trash, some shacks here and there, and these amazing hills. Look at those hills. Almost 10 miles into my second day, I came across this burned out trestle, and the choice of wading across the stream or backtracking 5 or 10 miles. I chose to go for it. It took 3 trips and water up to my chest, but I did it. Yeah, I just crossed that creek. That is Lower Cred Creek, I believe. With my bike on my head, I had to make 3 trips. Now that I'm up in the wind again, it's definitely getting cold. It's really kind of sad that this trestle is burned out, but this trestle over here is not burned out. And so we just came through, I don't know, maybe 100 yards of various piles of tumbleweeds. You can see that behind me now. And am headed just down the trail there. I'm at 55 so far. They were good miles, with the exception of between, I would say, just about till you got to Othello, and then Othello to Warden is boring, and it's just roads. this. So my bike looks like coming through there. Now, you can see there's another pile there. I'm gonna try to figure out whether I want to go through that or not. I'm putting you back on and we'll just plow ahead. On a map, you'll see that the Palouse to Cascades Trail and the Columbia Plateau Trail are both state parks. They cross one another, and yet it says they do not connect. Well, here's why. Down there is the Palouse to Cascades Trail, and up here is the Columbia Plateau Trail. I'm actually riding the Palouse to Cascades Trail, but I climbed up here just to see. So you can see over here that it's easy. You can actually make the connection. You just have to climb down there and then climb down there. It's not as bad as it might look, but hauling your bike up would be a real challenge. So in a sense, I think the map is right. They do not connect. I wonder what it costs to build a railroad like this. I'm basically on a giant land bridge. I mean, look how far down that goes. It's a cattle grate down there. I mean, I'm probably 100 feet up. Here's a campsite where I made camp for night number 2. This is morning number 3. You can see the trail just right back up there, across the fence. A little bit illegal, I suspect. But it's interesting, having been riding for so long. I mean, I spent 10 hours or so with very, very little trees, and now you can just see I am in the middle of a meadow. There's a stream right over there. I mean, it is just very lush compared to the rolling Palouse and the sage land. Well, everything along the trail is not pristine. This is the no dumping by order of Whitman County Health Department. All right, thank you, Whitman. Well, you might want to enforce that a little better. You can always look the other direction, literally. Okay, first over the handlebars, hit the ground. I don't know what my face looks like, but I definitely hit it there. On this little trestle, clearly I was stupid. I was trying to ride over there and then clearly lost my confidence, went into a crack, and once I hit the crack, the wheel grabbed and I went over the handlebars. Completely stupid, I suppose rookie mistake. Maybe sophomore mistake, I don't know. Anyway, but I seem to be okay, and I'll check the bike now. Looks like the wheel's okay. Didn't lose any air. And my front pack actually took most of the damage, so even my handlebars, even my shifters came away with unscathed. So that's all good, I guess. All's well that ends well. And just another look at that trestle. So word to the wise, if you ride trussles, watch for gaps in boards. Yeah, so not to beat a dead horse, but here in Tico, no signs whatsoever to tell you you're coming up to a trellis that, you know, is not a brick wall, but a steel wall. So I gotta go back probably another half mile or so, which, you know, not a big deal, just a little bit annoying, and when you're heading down towards the end, it can be a little, you could chafe just a little bit. So I'm roughly 3 miles from the Idaho border, and I am going through deep mud. I have cleaned my tires off several times. So you can see I could stand to do it again. This last leg has just been a killer to finish up, but you know, I so want to get to the Idaho border. So here we go. Oh, did it! So depending on how you count it, I believe this is just past the state line, so I am officially in Idaho, and look what I was greeted with. It's beautiful. I'm guessing that's mustard, but what do I know? Other than it's just incredibly yellow. So I'm gonna take a different road back into Tico because of the mud. Hopefully it won't be too hilly, and then head to Spangle to catch my ride home.